Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rocket, and this is the 20 minutes till dawn wheel randomizer. I hope you're all having a spectacular day. And what do we got here? We've got characters, we've got weapons, we've even got squid people. So, you know, it's gonna be a good time when these things are involved. If you don't know what this is, let me break it down for you. We're gonna spin a wheel, we're gonna pick a character, we're gonna pick a weapon, we're even gonna spin wheels to pick each of our runes, and finally we're gonna spin a wheel to pick the map that we're gonna be playing on. So without further ado, let's spin that wheel.
Shauna, Magic Bow.
Okay, so we're gonna be playing Shauna today. Get to re-roll our upgrades in the run, and we're also gonna be using the magic bow. So interesting combo. Shauna's sort of a jack of all trades, queen of all trades type character. Since we get to re-roll, we get to be very specific about the build that we take, which means we can work around the magic bow. So let's just see what runes we get, and that will really decide how good this run has the potential to be. All right, for the runes, we got 3, 2, 0, 3. Followed by 3, 1, 2, 3. I believe that is correct. And let's just take a quick look at the runes. If you don't wanna, if you know what the runes do, then by all means skip ahead. But let's just talk about this for a second. We got mysticism, a chance to inflict burn or freeze. So that's not bad, not bad. A little bit of on-hit effects right at the gate. We also have the combo with elemental barrage. After inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain fire rate and reload. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So these two are really good combo together. Of course, we didn't get a rune for the third tier here. Not the end of the world. These are not necessarily the best, except glass cannon can be pretty good. But ultimately, we're okay without one of these. And dedication. If we have exactly one summon, we get some extra summon damage and attack speed. So that's pretty good. We'll just take one summon. That'll make it very easy. I already have some pretty good idea of what I would take if I saw. What else we get? We got courage, knock back enemies after reloading. That is very good synergy with magic bow, since we will be reloading quite a bit. Momentum, after picking up XP, we get move speed. Pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty good because we don't have to pick up move speed right away. Healing, every 1500th enemy killed will drop a healing item. This actually, I think, is 1,000 enemies. It's ranked up. But yeah, some extra healing. It's not bad. Some survivability, not bad at all. And windshield. Windshield that will block enemy projectiles. So all in all, a very good setup actually. This is the type of thing that I would run consciously if I was just picking things. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So last but not least, let's spin a wheel and see which of the 3 maps we're going to be playing on today.
Pumpkin Patch.
All right, here we go. Shauna with the magic bow on the pumpkin patch. It's gonna be an interesting one. I think the best map for us would have been just a standard forest. So definitely not the best luck in that sense. But hey, we've got Shauna. We can make things work. Let's talk a bit about the magic bow, because I feel like Shauna's pretty easy to understand. You know, we just get the ability to re-roll our upgrades, and I can show that off right here. You know, if I didn't like the upgrades I have here, which I kind of don't, we could just re-roll them. I'm actually going to take glare. This goes in line with what I'm planning on doing later. So we'll just go ahead and take that. It's not bad to start. It means I can sort of juke enemies out and still be doing damage. Not bad at all. This is the summon that I want to be taking. Magic Scythe. Very good. So because we have the magic bow, I want to be able to kill things that get too close to me, because ultimately the way the magic bow works lends itself to not being very good at crowd control. So that's what I wanted with my summon and some of my upgrades, is to have the ability to do some crowd control. In fact, I'm going to spend yet another upgrade on upgrading Glare. It's gonna help, I promise. I promise it's gonna help. So what does the magic bow do? Well, it starts with 4 ammo, and has the unique trait of being able to shoot out projectiles that will return to us when we're done reloading. So that's the gimmick. I'm not too sure if it does extra damage on the way back. I think there's an evolution that will allow for that. For now, though, it's not something we're too worried about. We got to make it to level 20 first. You know, did I already take this? I did. I think I'm going to take Saccade. We don't have any on-hit effects. I'd much rather have the doubling of damage ticks. It's going to make Glare incredibly strong. You can see it's already kind of taking away. And between Glare and the magic scythe, I actually don't have to shoot the magic bow, which is honestly, that's a good thing, because magic bow kind of weak right now. So let's fix that. Double shot is a good start in the right direction. Having more projectiles to pull back means we're going to have more things, more damage to be able to deal. Not to mention, it will help to solve the crowd clearing aspect of things, because I'll be able to disperse more projectiles on the screen before I reload. Now, we can actually delay our reload if we just stagger our bullets like that. We can get the arrows to sit far in the back and then pass through a bunch of enemies, because the magic bow does have, I think, one pierce built in, but you see it does stop at the second enemy, so it's kind of hard to shoot through crowds like that. Ooh, Fanfire, also an amazing upgrade. So this entire upgrade tree is just going to be beautiful for the magic bow. So you can see more projectiles, great synergy here with the magic bow. Absolutely lovely. That's a great early find, because it means we're not very likely to get overwhelmed by the crowds too quickly. It also means we get to farm very, very quick. I also think that Curse is going to be a very good take here. We will end up taking bullet damage, but this does give us the opportunity to kill things after hitting them and leaving them with low HP. It'll proc for some extra damage. You know, things that get hit on the return trip or on the way out. You know, just sitting there with Curse on them, very likely to have low HP because they've already been hit, and yeah, they'll just get cursed to death. It's not bad. Pretty good synergy so far. I see an ice cube. Hold on a second. Why is this boss freezing? I didn't take frost, did I? I don't think I did. What? That is very odd. That's very odd. Okay, so this is going to be my first reroll. I don't really want the attack speed. We're already getting a lot of bonus attack speed from Dedication, the rune. So I'm not going to worry about spending the upgrade here. I'm going to roll the dice and see if we get something better. Ooh, much better. The minus 25% damage is a little rough, admittedly. But we have Glare and we have Magic Scythe to sort of carry us for a bit. Or I could take Doom. Or I could take Frost. These are all really good options. That's the problem. Let's just take Fusillade. I really don't want to be lacking in the crowd clear department. Pumpkin Patch does make that sort of a priority because there's less room to dodge. Like, we can't dodge up, we can't dodge down. So being able to clear crowds out effectively is important. the Halo pieces. You know, it's early. This is our first chest, so I will take that. There is a scenario where you don't want to take that, though, and dilute the upgrade pool. But in this case, that actually does give us enough of a buff where, yeah, I mean, we could... Shit. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it because there is a pretty good chance that we just straight up get it. In fact, I'm going to fish for it with my upgrades because now that we have one piece, I really want to complete it, or else that's just a wasted upgrade. And if we don't see the other pieces, we can always take other upgrades. You know, that's just the truth of the matter. We're not locked into that. It's not like we're losing upgrades if we don't see it, but I want to see it. You know, I think that makes sense. In this case, I am going to take Frost Mage. It's strong enough that it will justify me searching for Halos with my rerolls. Simply put, it will enable me to skip a couple upgrades that might be a little bit better. And so from here on out, we'll probably definitely be looking for those Halo pieces. I'm not exactly sure what the buff is, but I know it's a couple different stats, so it should make up for the 3 lost upgrades in time. Okay. Yeah, here I'm going to reroll. And let's go quick hands here. The reload synergy isn't anti-synergy. In the last video, we had Cyclone Sword. Don't want reload speed. Here we do. The faster we shoot and the faster we reload, just the more the arrows are going to be coming back to us, and the more damage we're going to be able to do in large volumes. So you'll see here the boss, you know, only taking 10 damage a pop. Like, our arrows have definitely lost a lot of damage. That's just the results of Fusillade and Double Shot. But because we have so many, and we get to kite this boss, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I would like that heart. I would like that heart. There's kind of a boss. A boss and a lot of enemies. Let's see, bullet speed. Wither is a excellent take because it's going to help compensate for that lack of bullet damage. Quickly, grab the heart. It's going to help compensate for our lack of bullet damage. And ultimately, you know, enemies are just going to take 30% more damage when they're affected by curse. So, very good take for us right now. Ooh, Tome of Glass is interesting. All damage you do is doubled. Instantly die if you take damage. So, yeah, it's cooked. Tome of Wind. Or Tome of Speed. Tough choice. We can get more move speed. That's the truth. But we don't have any right now. So this would just be a downgrade. Ooh. We are rapidly losing all of our damage. It's kind of scary, actually. I'm just going to take the Tome of Speed. No need to go too crazy with it. Might as well just take something that I know is going to be functional. Losing 1 HP, not the end of the world here, but losing more damage would actually start to be a problem in the near future, I think. These enemies are starting to gain more health. So if I can't figure out how to get more damage by rerolling, it's gonna be bad. Okay. Fresh clip. I think it only takes a second for us to dump our mags, so that actually is just going to be pretty consistent damage for us. Even though it's only a second after we reload, if we're always just shooting after we reload, life will be good. Life will be good. There is a ton of XP, and I do need to be efficient about grabbing some of it. Or else we will get outscaled by the game. And you do not want to get outscaled by the game. That is not what you want to do. That's not how you win. Here we go. Lots of stray XP. Ooh. -5 max ammo. Does that leave me with 0 or 1? I think this works with us. Yeah, okay. It doesn't just insta-kill me, but what it does is give me an incredibly small clip. And so we're just going to be fan firing all day, every day. It's a little bit strange. We have far less focus damage, so when it comes to fighting a boss, it's going to suck. But we did just gain a ton of extra bullet damage. You'll see we're up to, is it like 30, 20s? It's hard to tell which number is actually dealing the damage. But yeah, that just procs a lot of synergy. The fresh clip damage increase, not bad. I'm going to take Wind Cutter because... Oh, actually, I didn't take that upgrade, did I? No, I'm just going to take the Power Shot. More bullet damage is really what I want right now. Well, we need the Fanfire Magic Bow combo to really just start doing crazy work here. Scythe is also going to be helping, not to mention Glare is also going to be helping. Still, it's hard to see those damage numbers since they're blending in with all of the shots now, but we did upgrade those a decent amount to the point where it is absolutely still going to be helping us. We're in a pretty good... Ooh, yes! Ice Shard is so good here. Oh, absolutely. I know I said I was going to search for the Halo pieces, but honestly, I'm not very comfortable where we are right now. And I can't pass up amazing synergy like that. If we can find reload synergy in this run, we absolutely need to take it. As you can see, still kind of being carried by Magic Scythe here. Not to mention, Windshield is absolutely putting in some work right now. Okay, this is Ritual. Okay, I'm gonna take it for the scaling. I know some of you might be mad that I'm not hunting down that Halo. It is very good. I will not deny that. Unfortunately, scaling damage like that is very, very good to take early. So that way we can keep scaling as the game scales with us. Halo? No. Okay. This is a good opportunity for me to reload. Yes. Oh, but Splinter. Okay, Splinter unfortunately doesn't have any fun synergy with the Magic Bow. I wish the Splinters would come back after the reload, but they don't. I'm just going to take the Halo piece. We're one piece away. And then we'll be able to get that upgrade. Not to mention, we're about to get our evolution. Very close. And before minute 10, that's very good, actually. We've been doing a pretty good job of farming, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man. Holy shit, can I actually do the arrow collar build? I think I can. So we have bomb arrows. Scary. With Thundercaller, it's probably the safest one because it just adds on-hit effects. But we have Arrow Collar, which means we're getting 3x damage. Basically 1 extra tick of damage, but we lose the ability to deal damage on the way out. The only reason I'm even comfortable thinking about this is because we have this mini clip build that allows us to spam arrows and reload like instantly with the Fanfire, and we have the Scythe and Glare. So you know what? If there's any time to take this, I think it's now. Or this could absolutely just screw me, but it does appear like we still have some knockback. Yeah, we do actually have some knockback, but it's not dealing any damage. Oh, but look at this. We're actually dealing so much damage now with the recall. This is beautiful. We just need some reload speed, and this is gonna start looking amazing. Maybe some, what's it called? Some bullet speed as well would be very nice. Yeah, dude. This is amazing. Holy shit. I've tried Arrow Collar before. It is very hard to get a build that actually functions with it. Yeah, here we are. Okay. You'll notice I'm not really moving around too much. I don't want to give these a chance to sneak a hit in, even though we have some health right there. I'm worried about the witches that are about to come. So we're just going to wait until I can clear all these crowds out. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Now there's probably like 3 or 4 levels sitting here. Probably only 3. Splinter's pretty good. Let's see. I'm down 5. So this would give me +1 ammo. I actually don't want that. I really don't want that. I think Splinter is the best call out of these, or I just reroll. You know what? We're moving into a pretty sparse minute. I'm okay with not having Splinter. It's not good enough. I'm just gonna reroll. Okay. At this point, we're just gonna take the curse upgrade. We have a lot of levels, so I'm okay just doing that. Slight upgrade. Split fire. Extra bullets. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll just take that. We got more levels to go, so. Like I said, there's just a ton here. We were farming super hard there. Okay, don't need the move speed. Don't need any of this, actually. Reroll. Let's take the vitality. Let's take Doom. That's gonna be a lot of our bullet damage now. It's kind of hard to tell. I want to see it. 96. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not as much as our actual bullet damage, since the return is doing a ton here. Ooh, Shatter's really good. Shatter is really good. Wow. So is Wind Cutter. Actually, because this is getting another plus 50 from the tome that we took, the Cursed Tome. And I do need the scythe to be fairly consistent, given that we took Arrow Collar. Yeah, we're gonna run that. And okay, I would love to take the rest of the XP that's on the ground, but I actually do need to be careful and not just pick up the health. Let's see here. That's fine. Don't need to get the rest of that. I'll just remember it's off to my right. I'm gonna move over here. Here we go. 120 damage on the scythe. That's pretty good. That's about as much damage as we're doing with the recall arrows. So not bad, not bad. This is where things get a little sketchy, and is exactly why I wanted to keep these hearts on the ground, because I knew this would be a little iffy. Because we're not dealing damage on the way out. It does. Oh, yes. Here it is. Okay. We got it. The halo. It's on the ground. So plus fire rate, plus reload rate, and plus vision range. You know, was it worth it? Actually, probably, yeah. I mean, if we didn't have one bullet, now we actually probably could take those extra bullets, because it's not going to delay our reload by too much. The vision range is insane for glare, and, you know, the reload rate is the reload rate. That's just going to be good. You'll see we're pumping arrows out, calling them back super quickly now. I might not be able to avoid taking the hurts here. I'm kind of just dodging how I have to dodge. Oh. Okay. I'm getting out of there for now. Okay, we made that work. Still very scary. I would like those that extra ammo. Having targeted damage for the bosses is gonna be nice. Oh shit! Didn't see that. Oh my god, windshield saved me. Okay, the worst thing right now is actually these eyeballs. They're really forcing me to move in a way I don't like. Oh, the health. I would love to go this direction. Yes. Yes. I had to lock in for a second there. Yeah, I think we need Shatter. As good as our wave clear is, I don't actually think it's good enough. Try and get this last. Okay. Shatter, please. Just a boss over here. I'm so scared that I don't want the crowd to come in, but I think I'll be okay. I should probably just focus the boss. I want the upgrade. Triple the effect of the next upgrade you take. Okay, that's actually huge. We need to be very careful about what we take here. Nah. Help. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I don't think I can pass this up, actually. That's 90, 135% damage. No, that doesn't seem right. No, it is 135% damage and 120% size. Yeah, that should be some pretty big arrows, some decently sized arrows, bigger hitbox, and just so much more damage. Wow. Okay. Whew. That's massive. Like, it doesn't sound like much, but yeah, we're doing much better off because of that. This one's scary. We might be coming over the hurdle now. We might be crossing over the hurdle now. I think we are. I'm gonna take that. That's gonna help my one shot be a little bit more focused, a little bit easier for killing bosses. Also gonna let my arrows go a lot further. Just like so much further. Which means they're gonna come back and hit just that many more enemies, which is just huge. I'd like to go this way, please. That I would. Ooh. Kill clip. Yeah, let's take it. It's only gonna be maybe 5 or 10% each reload, but that does add up. Definitely does add up. Especially if I end up getting a couple extra ammo. Okay, here we go. Minute 5 boss. We're just gonna kite it to the left. And then at some point I'm gonna just turn around. Simple as that. Keep my distance. I don't care how long this takes. Yeah, frostbite. Seal the deal with that one. That's huge. That max HP damage is just gorgeous. Yeah, I don't care how long this takes. I don't want this thing to get any shots off, because it does shoot a lot of bullets. And there we go. GG. GG to the boss. What do we got here? Tome of Glass? No, I'm good. Ooh, I can't take Tome of Summoning. The reload rate will kill me. And Tome of Rage. I'm losing bullet damage, but I already have a ton of bonuses to that. I'm losing knockback, but I'm tripling base ammo, so that brings me... That gives me 12 bullets minus 5. So down to 7 because of mini clip. I would have so much fire rate. You know, this is interesting. This might ruin me with arrow collar. The truth is, though, I don't have to shoot my entire mag to finish my reload. It's the bullet time. You know, I'm running it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's weird. Okay, no, this is definitely the right call. Just so many more arrows. Yeah. And if I need to, I can still do this. Oh, no, it doesn't work. No, I actually have to shoot out all of my ammo. Oh, shit. No, this is definitely the right call, though. Because of ice, it's the right call. Hey, where was that heart? I didn't realize how low I am. Okay, we got 2 over here. This is why I leave hearts on the ground. We actually ended up needing all of them. You could just be a straight Chad and just ignore them. Yeah. This actually also has some synergy with split fire because we're able to shoot more bullets. We're getting some additional ones behind us as well. Yeah, this is, I think, just generally more arrows than we had before. So that's nice. I'm gonna take magnetism. I really feel constricted, so I still want to be able to get XP. I say this a lot in these videos, but it's super important that we're able to continue to scale. Penetration? I think so, actually. That bullet speed helps a ton. What do we get here? I forget what the last upgrade is. Gain, oh yeah, experience gain by 40%. Yeah, that magnetism was a huge take. Holy shit. I just realized. Here we go. Recoup some of that bullet damage. Yeah, let's do it. Even more speed. My arrows are going off the screen, so we have basically full screen clear now. Nice. Yeah, dude, holy God. I was a little worried about Tome of Rage, but I think that ended up working out for us. We can even do Electromage here. Just get that extra damage, so we have so many bullets now. The only thing that would make this better is some extra rate of fire. Make the Tome of Rage keep popping off. Here we go. Armed and ready. We're absolutely ready to take that now. We weren't before, I don't think, but Tome of Rage kind of, well, it solves the issue we didn't have, or that we were having, which was just rate of fire. You know, at this point, just take Splinter. Some nice combo with Frostbite. Yeah, look at this. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see little tiny, little baby arrows just spawning. So things explode into ice, dealing a bunch of max HP damage. And they also spawn these arrows that deal arrow damage. All in all, I think we're doing all right. I am just gonna hover near these hearts just in case. As much damage as we have, as much wave clear as we have, the witches are fast, and we still don't deal any damage on the way out. Actually, that's not even true. That's not even true anymore. Frostbite gives us a 15% max HP damage if we inflict frost on an enemy, so we can still deal damage. It's the truth. I could take Holy Shield. I think we're gonna be fine with that. Yeah, I wanted the rapid fire. That's huge. Ah! Yeah, if we didn't have Windshield, I would probably go Holy Shield. But I think rather than take, like, if we're getting hit and losing Holy Shields, that's a problem. Which we would have solved if we just took rapid fire, which we did. So I think we're fine. I think we're okay. This is looking pretty good. We've got a minute left on the clock, and this run was a ride all the way through. Let me tell you. You know, the beginning was pretty tame, as the beginning of the game tends to be, but We had some close moments there. We were down at 1 HP. I had to log in for a second there. But yeah, this has been the 20 Minutes Till Dawn Wheel Randomizer Challenge. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm having a lot of fun making it, not as consistently as I would like to be, in complete honesty. I'm trying to upload this every Tuesday, hence me uploading this at the very, very end of Tuesday. I'm just gonna take the fire rate 10 off. But yeah, it's a good way to mix up this game. We're still in preparation for Ember Path, so you know, life is gonna be good when Ember Path finally comes out. But in the meantime, this is how we're gonna get our 20 Minutes Till Dawn fix going, because this game is quite fun. This game is quite fun. What can I say? Just take some summon damage to wrap it up. Yeah, it really doesn't matter anymore. We're pretty much done here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you would do differently in this, or you know, just share some love. I always love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. And as always, it helps out my channel a ton. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode, everybody. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.